Hello everyone, this is KD8CHM and welcome back. Today I'm going to be going over a quick overview of the IC-7000. I'm just going to be covering the outside features of the radio, no internal functions or any of the button features of the radio. This is just a video that shows you what it looks like, what it sounds like, and what to expect if you were to buy this radio just because you like the way it looks. So stay tuned in the future for more updates about more internal depth videos about the button features and more of the features of the radio. Now I've had this radio for about a month. I really love the radio. It is the Cadillac of all mobile radios, if you ask me. Actually, I'm running this off of a 32 amp Alinco power supply. The model number is DM330MV. Now it's just running I'm actually using this as my base station, and I'm running actually a mag mount antenna. It's a diamond antenna that I actually have up on top of my metal carport outside the house here. Now this radio is, again, one of my favorites. It's been on my grab list for quite some time, and I was able to get up enough money from Christmas and scrounge enough money to actually buy this particular unit. So here we are. I'm going to go over the buttons really quick. Now what I'm going to do first is go over what from left to right. So what I'll do first is actually show you, this is the volume button. I want you to hear what it sounds like. Somebody actually just got done talking. This is my local repeater here. It's the Houston Saltgrass repeater. The audio sounds a little tinny, but it actually sounds really good to me. If you were to hook an external speaker...
The 746 hit, but it's on the big J-pole, the one that's 30 foot in the air. There's a difference between the sound of this one and the 8800.
So very clear audio. It is a little tinny, but I'll tell you what, it sounds really good. So I don't have any external speakers hooked up to this. You can make it sound better by doing that, but I won't go into too much detail about that because there's a lot of stuff to cover on this radio. Now this is the volume, and this is the squelch button here. You can turn the squelch up and down, and here's your power button. You have your memory button, which will switch through the memories in your memory bank. Really nice feature there. You have more banks here you can cover, so you can switch through the actual memory banks here. This will, so you choose your bank with the back button, and with the forward button you choose the channels within the bank, which is really nice. You can also press these in. You can change your power output for the radio here just by dialing the knob down to 50%. That's where I like it, so that's where I'll leave that. You've got your display. You've got all of your functions within this, your brightness, your flicker. Let's go down the list here. Backlight, display type, font size. You can do quite a bit of customization with this particular radio. So let's just flip through them here a little bit. Filters, your scope, your voice TX, name display, keyer memory, DTMF memory, external display, opening message even, which I don't have set up. You can set up your call sign, power on check, and that looks like that's it for that particular menu. So you can switch out, you can change your time, you can do 24-hour mode or 12-hour mode if you live in Europe. OTH, you can set up auto repeater, one-touch repeater, which will automatically find your repeaters and signals and tones, which is really nice. I don't have any of that set up though because I already know all my tones on all the repeaters in the area. So that covers that. Now you've got your mode, which means you can switch between FM, sideband, CW, RTTY. You've got your preamp, which is nice if you've got low audio with a lot of noise. You've got your tuner in your call, which is your memory recall. You've got your menu options, so this will also help you toggle between the meters. So right now you're seeing the signal meter. We can switch to that pretty easily. And you've got your ALC, your COM, your SWR, which is really nice. So I'm getting about a 1.5. And you've got your SWR again, which is in 10K step. a lot of cool different meters on this particular radio. There's so much stuff on this radio. I mean, I've already probably done 3 minutes and I'm not even through the left side of the radio yet. The F keys here are for when you're going through your menu. You see the M for memory. You just press that and it will go through it. You've got your VFO mode and memory mode. So I can dial through frequencies or I can just dial through my memory channels, which is really nice. Okay, moving on. You've got your A and F button, also your record button, so you can record QSOs, which is really nice. MNF, your NR for noise reduction, and your noise blank up here. You've got your receive, and you can see it's lit up because someone's talking. It just unkeyed. And you've got your transmit LED as well there. Now the TS button. Okay, this is your step button, which is really nice to have. Let me go to an empty frequency here real quick, or one that's not being used rather. Okay, now this is really neat. This is a speech button for people who are blind for the most part. It will tell you what frequency you're on, so I'll push that real quick.
0442.65 megahertz FM.
Really nice feature. And you also have your frequency dialer, your potentiometer, or your potentiometer for your frequency dial. There's also a really cool slider on the side which will lock for smooth rotating, or if you want to do tick rotating. I have it set to tick rotating because I like to go between the frequencies a little slower. Or if you like to do HF, you can use the finger slider and you can really swing through the frequencies fast. But since I don't do HF yet, I use the tick tuner, and basically just locks the tuner down a little more, so it gives it a slight grab between frequencies, which is really nice. And last but not least, on the right hand side here, you have your band buttons, so you can just easily go up or down in bands and switch between the bands. Pretty simple, self-explanatory there. And last but not least, let's go over the microphone. I'll focus here, zoom out. This is the HM151 microphone. You can manually enter your frequencies in from remotely using the microphone. You've got your modes, your filter, Genie, and you've got your up and down buttons for going between frequencies there. Go back up there. You've got memory and VFO mode there. You've got F1, F2. I think those are your... Okay, so you can switch between... I don't really use the microphone features very often, so I'm kind of just going over this very quickly. You've got your speech and your microphone lock. If you press and hold that, it locks the microphone. So it'll tell you the microphone lock is on, and now it's off. You've got your tuner and your call. Most of these buttons, if not all of them, are already on the radio itself. So there it is. I just wanted to make sure you can see it okay. And it does have a transmit and receive LED on it as well. Just a very simple push to talk button on the side. It's plastic. I don't have the mic mod on this particular mic that people recommend because everyone tells me I sound great. So if it's not broke, don't fix it. Alright you guys, that's it for now. That's all I'm going to do for today. If you enjoyed the video, you can go ahead and comment. If you disagree with something, you can comment. As always, you're more than welcome to subscribe. I'll be doing more videos in the future for this particular radio, as well as my nifty little Bearcat scanner here. This is the BCT15X. I'll soon be doing a couple overviews of that scanner as well. So, hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm KD8CHM. I think I've rambled enough today. I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed.